Hello everyone, welcome to Cubicle to Court. It's been a while, I know. I promised more videos, I'm slacking. It is what it is. I've been busy, I've been doing other things. And maybe I'll start uploading that more of like a blog kind of thing. But for now, I figured let's take everything that's happened in pickleball over the past week. So the week of, I don't know, it's May 3rd over to, let's see, May 9th. Yeah, and let's wrap it up in a video. So you don't have time to browse around and watch pickleball videos every day to see what's going on. This is the right video for you. Today we're going to be covering a massive $225 million investment into pickleball. There's going to be talks about the latest from the PPA Finals. We're going to talk about major League Pickleball changes for 2026. I know, very exciting. You guys have been dying to hear all about that. And maybe we'll talk about why the sport's starting to feel bigger than ever. And, maybe I'll throw in a few updates on what's been going on in my life at the end of the video. So stay tuned and feel free to skip around. So probably the biggest pickleball story this week has to be the massive investment that just happened. So basically, a company called Apollo Sports Capital invested $225 million into Pickleball Inc., I think it's called. And that's just like this company connected to a bunch of major pickleball stuff like PPA Tour, Major League Pickleball, Pickleball Central, and other entities or whatever you want to call them. So this is kind of crazy, right? Because like it's starting to show that pickleball went from something you would play in a retirement home to a bigger sport. Who knows? Maybe it's on track to making it into the Olympics. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool to see. So yeah, no, this is a pretty big sign that pickleball is starting to grow. We've got pro leagues, teams, sponsors, packed tournaments, international expansion, content creators, whatever you want to call it, brands fighting for market share. The sport is starting to feel more organized and much more commercial every year. So the PPA Finals, right? Another huge event this week. Now, this is shocking, guys. Stay with me. But this was the Toys R Us PPA Finals. Like, yes, Toys R Us, I guess, is still around. It's weird because I haven't seen some sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon card tournament. So please bring that back. But yeah, Toys R Us still around. PPA Finals. Who knows, right? Ben Johns, Anna Lee Waters were obviously still major storylines. Big two representing pickleball. So that's how it goes. All right, so what are the quick highlights for the PBA finals? Ben Jones, basically one of the faces of professional pickleball. Anna Lee Waters continues to look unreal compared to almost everyone else in the field. Pretty cool. At the same time, we're seeing new younger players and newer names starting to get more attention. One player that people seem to be talking about is lately is, and I'm really sorry, I'm about to say this wrong, but Tama Shimabukuro seems to be getting a lot of buzz recently after a few strong performances, and that's really cool. It's really important for the sport long term. There are a few more names out there. I'm sorry I don't mention them all, but I'm trying to keep this list short, and I'm trying to butcher as little amount of names as possible, so I don't get too much hate. Now, what makes things interesting right now? We're watching the sport evolve in real time. Like every few months, there seems to be new players popping up, new partnerships, drama between teams, league changes, people switching sponsors. And yeah, all this stuff is making the sport feel more alive. But MLP feels different. It feels a bit more team focus. We've got team rivalries now, some trash talk in there, if you consider that trash talk. You've got chemistry between players, crowds getting more involved, owners investing money into teams, and way more personality overall. And for 2026, they're expanding things even more with more events, bigger playoffs, more teams traveling around, bigger venues, and more focus on making the matches feel entertaining for viewers. I also think pickleball is easier for newer fans to understand, even if you don't know every rule or strategy. Because if this sport wants to become mainstream long term, it can't only appeal to people who already play 4 times a week. It needs more entertainment, more storylines, personalities, and more moments people want to share online. And it feels like MLP understands that better and better every year. If it looked like I was reading all that, I definitely was. But let's pretend like I wasn't, because it's cooler that way. Now, as for what's going on with my actual life, I'm slowly trying to get back into pickleball. It's kind of hard when, you've been more focused on traveling, work, and just other random things. My life is very random. I've considered posting more of that here, make it a little bit more vlog style. Recent trip to Rome, if anyone's interested in that, could give like a quick tips or experience video. If not, I will be trying to create more pickleball content, so hopefully this becomes a thing.